Testing. Okay, there we go. Somehow my mic disconnected, so I had to reconnect. But yeah. Hey, what's up, everyone? We're back here with more of the Sam and Max shenanigans. My favorite. Let's get started. So, in the last one, we did all of episode 1. So, we're gonna start episode 2. Situation comedy. Talk show host Myra Stump has gone berserk. That's not how you spell berserk. You usually use an S, I think. Or yeah, okay, you use an S, I believe, but Z works though. Sam and Max head down to the Warp TV studio to find out why she's holding her audience hostage. But getting onto Myra's stage isn't going to be easy. First, the freelance police will have to prove they're worthy of 15 minutes of fame. Oh man, every morning there's a halo on the corner of my girlfriend's four-post bed. I know it's not much, but oh man, you know what I'm singing. Yeah, I like that song. Are we gonna play? Oh, maybe I should. Oh, it's already reset. That's right, because I deleted the save file. All right, let's get started. I love that loading icon. If I could, like, I don't get tattoos. I have no tattoos, but I probably would love to have, like, that icon on, like, somewhere on me just because. All right, here we go. Everything's orange this time. That license plate on the front is meant to be a reference to something. Oh yeah, Jared Emerson Johnson. I love his music that he does for these games. And here we go. Remaster. And of course, Steve Purcell. I don't know if Purcell has done other stuff other than Sam and Max, like in terms of his comics. It's a Western Showdown.
I got it! Ah! I got it!
Hello. Yes? Yes? Sweet mother of double jeopardy backstroking and butterscotch. We're on our way.
Who was it? The Girl Scouts lawyers again?
That was the commissioner. You will never guess which unduly famous TV personality made the most wanted criminals list this week.
Phyllis Diller? Gavin McLeod? Wink Martindale?
Close. Myra Stump, the darling hawk of daytime talk.
Myra? As in America's mom? The woman who told Tom Hanks to get a haircut? Surely you jest.
She's holding her audience hostage and giving them valuable gifts against their collective will.
I don't normally endorse the use of the word dastardly, but this is clearly dastardly. I think.
We've got to drive over to the station right away, or at our earliest convenience.
Great! I've been itching to bust some skulls since they canceled my so-called life.
Okay.
The drawers are just painted on to make the desk seem useful. Nothing useful in here.
How ironic!
One of these days we're gonna finish that game.
I'm still working on getting the rest of the darts from the police impound.
Still?
Remember our trip to the moon, Max?
Like cottage cheese through a strainer, Sam.
You continue to baffle me, little pal.
Yeah, some of the things you might examine in the office, you'll get the same dialogue, but sometimes you'll get new dialogue, though, like what I did with the wastebasket or the desk.
Sam, it's me. Open the window. I'm trapped on the ledge again. Sam, come on. I have to pee. And the PTA is here, and they're carrying signs.
You have a cell phone or something, Max, to call in the first place?
Hey, Sam, it's me again. I found a way to solve all three of my problems at once. But I'm going to be needing bail.
this is your therapist calling. I have to cancel our appointment because I'm giving up the practice to go into publishing. Speaking of which, thanks for all your great material.
There you go, Sybil.
Sam, it's me.
Okay, that's all the stuff.
Hello, is this the president? It is? Really? Well, thanks. That's all I wanted to know. Hubert doesn't look so hot, Max.
He doesn't look any worse than he did 2 months ago.
I think that the 2 months ago, that's like, because when these were coming out, they weren't all released at once. Like, these games were released episodically, and I think it was like every 2 or 3 months, I think, that each episode would come out.
Hello?
Jerk!
You're a jerk.
These donuts must be 3 months old.
Don't throw that out! I'm saving it for a science experiment.
You bet, little buddy. 2002 was a great year for calendars.
I'm glad we stocked up.
What do you mean? The reception's perfect right now.
Oh, okay.
Welcome back, America, to day 3.5 of my most special episode ever. You don't want to miss any of our exciting guests coming up this hour. Plus, everyone in the audience is going to be getting a lifetime supply of non-dairy creamer. We don't need non-dairy creamer. We need sleep. Oh, I see. You were all thrilled when I gave you cars, then all expense paid vacations, and then home entertainment centers. But now, after I worked so hard and sacrificed so much, you'd rather sleep. It's all about you, isn't it? I guess nothing I ever do is good enough for you. Maybe we'll start using non-dairy creamer someday. That's more like it. You see, there's lots more fun to come, so stick around, America, and sit up straight. Nobody trusts a sloucher.
Good old TV. It's the only way I still feel well adjusted.
Myra, I think, is meant to be like some kind of parody of Oprah, where, you know, with her talk show. I don't know if she still does it or not. I just remember back in the early 2000s, in the day, like, whenever I came home from school, Mom would sometimes just be watching, like, she'd either be watching Oprah, Jerry Springer, Dr. Phil, or even, I think, even Ellen DeGeneres.
I bought that VCR at the supermarket.
So you know it's a good one.
Still smell. A very disturbed individual sits here.
Yes, he is.
Mr. Spatula's looking good today.
Isn't he plastic?
Where's the rest of the news collection, Max?
It's a surprise.
I want to know what the surprise is, though.
When I got this thing...
Where else would we keep...
Anybody home? Guess not.
Anything new to say about the lava lamp?
Someone once told me that the contents of a...
That was me.
Which is why
Okay. Now here's the best part. What? Hold on.
we should have Jesse James's hand appraised one of these days.
I bet it's especially...
Now here's the best part.
Brady Culture's hair. It makes for an unwieldy but oh-so enchanting memento of our first case in a long while.
He howled like a sick wallaby when I shaved it off him. Good times.
Yeah, I'll just spoil this right now. Every episode you go, with the exception of the first, well, I mean, there's cheese in there, but from episode 2 and onwards, everything, well, onwards to an extent, but there's always going to be like a small little memento in there to act as like, oh yeah, that's what we did back in that episode. Also, what was about the ant farm?
Ants are just like people, aren't they?
Yeah, kinda cute from far away, but really scary when you look at them through a microscope.
Our Thugs and Hoodlums file cabinet is almost full.
Can I help it if I come from a large family?
Alright, I think that's all we can do messing about, so let's get going. I don't know if we have to go to the studio right away, or we can still, like, mess around. I think we have to mess around a bit before we go.
I once hid in that dumpster to escape a rampaging gorilla.
I still don't know how she got out of...
Remember our old car, Max?
I said I was sorry.
Alien Love Triangle Times.
Alien Love Triangle Times. Looks like they're sold out. Has been Brady culture behind bars.
He finally
Secret-
found a way to become famous. The police blotter.
Let's read that
It
again.
says this year's fashion is somehow
Secret
different
Club
from last
Scout
year's
Arsenal
fashion.
discovered.
But I still have the same brain I had last year.
Actually, you don't, but most people do.
It's in the gumball machine.
It looks like candy, but I'm pretty sure it's fish tank gravel again.
I've had worse.
Takes me back to my childhood.
Okay, let's see what Bosco has and his inconvenience. Yeah, maybe from now on, if I want to read the newspapers, I should just go inside Bosco's.
What ho? Samuel! Maximilian!
What the?
Oh, you're probably wondering how I know your names.
Not really.
Psst, it's me, Bosco.
What's with the slanted soup strainer, Bosco?
Bosco? I know not that moniker. I am Lord Reginald Rumplebottom, Earl of Dukedom the Third.
Sam, what language is he speaking?
I'm not sure, Max, but I think it might be English. No, really, what made you convert to British?
Everybody's got it in for me, that's why.
Yeah, we heard.
Well, I had to get a disguise to throw them off the trail. They'll never find me now.
They wouldn't even know where to begin to look.
Clever clogs.
What sick forces of evil are bedeviling you this time?
It's the skin bodies, man. They're after me.
Skin bodies? Sounds like a pack of belligerent nudists.
Oh no, the skin bodies are like those horrible hairless cats, but 10 times worse.
Sure they're not 100 times worse?
Yeah, maybe 100 times, maybe 1,000,000.
These skin bodies, what exactly are they doing to you?
They're still in my... pinching my shaving cream.
Of all the things of yours they could pinch, why the shaving cream?
So they can shave their bodies, of course.
Of course. Not to be rude, but why isn't your fancy pants defense system stopping these skin bodies?
Well, after the whole video delivery conspiracy, I figured I better build something to keep people from bringing stuff into my store.
So?
So, I needed to borrow some of the high-tech detecting parts from B-Tads.
Meaning nothing stopping people from taking stuff out of the store anymore.
Dash it all! I knew I forgot something.
We want to buy something.
Yes, quite so, quite so.
Yes, quite so, quite so.
What have you got?
Well, there is still one kind of shaving cream the blooming skin bodies haven't gotten yet.
Ooh, yeah, I love shaving.
That's funny. I've never seen you shave.
I didn't mean myself.
And
Oh.
I have a most peculiar device behind the counter.
What peculiar device are you so eager to pawn off on us this time?
It's the latest in Bosco tech innovation. A delightful invention I like to call a chemical-based voice modulator.
Voice modulator? What's that?
I do believe it's self-explanatory.
We don't really have time to explain it to ourselves. Why don't you just explain it to us?
Well, it alters the frequency of your voice molecules. Very useful, very useful.
We'd like that voice modulator.
That will be 30 shillings.
Yeah, I left our shillings in my other pants. How much in dollars?
Let's see. 30 shillings would be about 1 million American dollars.
$1 million? No way are we giving out that many tickets.
I think we'll have to find an entirely new revenue stream if we want that voice modulator.
Oh,
Hold
worth
on.
every shilling. Trust me. Trust me.
I'm curious now. I need to know how many... I really shouldn't take a moment to do this, but I'm going to. Yes. 30 shillings would be... Oh, that's not even. Oh, it says Kenyan. Well, if you were to go by pounds, but a Kenyan shilling would be... Here in American money, that's $0.23. So that's just basically 23 cents. So what would that be in pounds then? Pounds. USD. That's a pound, but that's not the right kind of pound. Is there like British pound listed on here? Or do I have to use euros? Oh, I'm gonna sneak. Okay, Egyptian pound. What am I looking for? Yen. Dollar. I'm in the M section. Peso. New Zealand dollar. What is your currency, British? I'm trying to find it. All I see is United States dollar. Maybe pounds. Yeah, that's a British coin. So what do you call it then? Yeah, the UK. Oh, sterling. Is that what you call them? Sterlings? GBP. Oh. I'm sorry, I'm taking a while, but I genuinely want to do this. Oh my god. Don't freeze and crash on me now. It's freezing on me because of OBS. There we go. Okay, back. See if I can find, sterling. What are we looking for? Okay, hold on. What is it, There we go. Pound sterling. I passed it. Okay, so what would be 30... 30 pound sterlings would equate to $37.75.
Nothing for us right now.
Indeed.
Hands in the air, Bosco. You're coming with us.
Good heavens! What is the meaning of this?
We're taking you in for masquerading as a man of class and distinction.
What the devil? Surely you jest.
Yes, surely we do. On the bright side, now you can add the police to your long list of paranoia-induced nightmare subjects.
Tch, piffle, pish posh.
Thanks, Bosco.
Pip pip, honey nut Cheerio.
Honey Nut Cheerios. Part of a
No
good
thanks,
breakfast.
I brought my lunch today. Are those the same two weenies that were in there a month ago?
Are you the same two weenies that were in here a month ago?
Good one.
Whipped liverwurst.
You want some?
Absolutely not. I think it's the tinge of green that makes this
I take my coffee green.
Okay, there's really nothing else to mess around here because I think everything is what is
chilled
going
and
on.
preserved fluids.
I wonder if...
I hope not.
Oh, the shaving cream. We gotta at least get the shaving cream because I know we're gonna need it.
I could use a shave.
I'll say, your 5 o'clock shadow goes clear to your ankles.
Paws off, pig! Dog! Pig dog! The skin bodies rule the streets!
Blast, bugger, blinded, bollocks. The little blighter did it again. after him. I mean, tally-ho!
He said all those good slangs,
Tally-ho!
especially bollocks. Probably one of my favorite English. Like when it comes to exclamations or cursing, bollocks is just funny. Like, bollocks. Hey, who's this car? Oh, nothing.
We should go to Switzerland sometime, Max.
Nah, they always jip you on the cheese. It's like half air.
What does that say? Drug drive or drag drive? I don't know. Civil this time is running a tabloid. Alien love triangle.
Nice cactus. Saguaro?
Vinyl.
Hey, if you dip that...
If I could scare up 30... Sam! Max! How nice to see you! I don't suppose you have any candid photos of little green men feeling frisky, do you?
What?
It's my new career! I'm a tabloid publisher specializing in the thoughtful analysis of groundbreaking news of interest to myself and others like me.
What's it called?
The Alien Love Triangle Times.
So you're a publisher now? What happened to psychotherapy?
I've always had a fascination with the suppressed and the sensual, and for telling people too much about both. Publishing the Alien Love Triangle Times is a logical extension of all my previous careers. Except maybe Vatican spokesperson.
What was it you said about a photo?
My new tabloid, the Alien Love Triangle Times, needs a cover photo of an extraterrestrial biological entity, or alien as the unwashed masses calls them, caught getting cozy with some of the locals.
Sybil, I'd like the record to show that although I support you as a friend, your latest project makes my skin decidedly crawly.
Me too, and I like it.
There's nothing like good, hard-nosed journalism.
You said it! It's time to find out the real answers to the real questions.
Like what did those poor cattle do to deserve that?
No! What do aliens do for romance? Do they love? How do they get their otherworldly thrills?
By playing slots in Keno? That'd explain why they're always seen in Nevada.
We'll be back.
Keep watching the supplies.
This appears to be some sort of reproductive device.
It's a mimeograph. I use it to print my tabloid.
Oh. I don't think I've ever heard of that word.
Is this the kind with aloe in the sheets for extra softness?
Chloroform, actually. Some of my therapy patients used to get a little rowdy.
Can we take one?
I'm afraid to touch those.
Of course. Nothing in the closet.
Nothing useful in here.
Alright, we're good. Just know that because it's something that I like, really, is that in each one episode you play, something will always change. It's like a once per episode thing, and I do like that. Okay, we gotta take care of the skin bodies, I think. Does he say anything new about lefties?
This place used to be Lefty's tool rental shop.
Good old Lefty. I'll miss him.
You couldn't stand Lefty. You once put...
Exactly.
Oh, okay. I thought he said something new about it.
Where are we going, Sam?
The skin buddies can't be stopped!
Hey! After those rats!
Okay, let's see if I can remember how to do this. Okay, I think what you have to do for this puzzle is,
There they are! Let's get them!
How do those laughably small wheels move so fast?
You'll never catch us! The skin buddies can't be stopped!
Take the wheel, little buddy.
I think what you
I
gotta
thought
do
you'd
is shoot
never
at
ask.
them at the right moment. Yeah, you gotta shoot at them right as they're near that manhole.
The skin buddies can't... Oof!
Okay, hold on tight, little buddy.
Alright, that was easy. Good. Now we can move on. We still have the tear grid. Okay.
This tear gas grenade launcher is just a salad shooter and some pureed onions. You never know when a little shaving cream might come in handy. I never travel without my trusty firearm.
Yeah, but Sam is apparently a lousy shot. Oh, just over.
Where are we going, Sam?
The TV studio.
Goody!
Alright, let's go. We will have to do some back and forth between the studio and on the street here, going from Bosco's and Sybil's. Warp TV. This door will be locked and...
Well, here we are, Max. The TV station with programs too old to be contemporary, too new to be retro, but consistently derivative enough to be popular. WARP.
Television's so mindless, you can't help but watch.
Oddly quiet in here.
Mysteriously so.
Well, let's find this Myra character and smack some good old-fashioned sense into her.
I don't care if we smack it into her or smack it out of her, just so long as there's smacking involved.
You crack me up, little buddy.
I was about to say, you crack me up, little buddy. This door will be locked and the camera's switched on for an opportune reality show.
It's got a falling star on it.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder how you'll crash and burn.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Oh.
The Barrel Haven. From whence comes this storybook set?
Clearly from a work of unparalleled artistic vision and emotional expressiveness.
No wonder I haven't seen it.
So that is a very cool reference, because it was also there in the original release. That is a reference to Bone. If you don't know what Bone is, I'll see if I can get a picture of it. I'll remember to put a picture. It was a comic series that was made throughout the 90s. Like, I never read them myself, but I've seen images of them throughout the late 90s and early 2000s. And it was just a comic series of these three little, they're called bones, even though they're not like bones, like in a person, but they just have this very fantasy adventure thing. And Telltale made 2 episodes based on the first 2 issues out of Boneville and the Great Cow Race. It's a shame that they never were able to continue with it, because I believe at the time when Telltale made the first episode, the storyline had reached its end. Like, the Bone comics had reached the end of its story. So I have a feeling they wanted to adapt all of them, but the reception of how they were received didn't do well enough. And to this day, I don't know how you can play them. I think the only way you can play them is if you get the physical disc for them, because I don't think they were released digitally.
Hey, even the scaffold is just a prop.
Yeah, from that show about the TV crew that solves crimes around the station using advanced forensics and overly dramatic reenactments.
Come on, who ever heard of a crime at a TV station?
That meant to be like an NCIS joke. Hello, Miss Director.
Stand aside, casually attired stagehand. We're Sam and Max, freelance police.
We've come to save some pathetic hostages from the clutches of...
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. Number 1, I'm not a stagehand. I am the director. The director!
Could a fool...
Number 2, we're no longer holding the auditions for animal cops with crippling mental disabilities and a lust for dance.
Oh no, we're not actors.
You got that right. I don't think I've ever seen worse acting in my entire life. And yes, I have seen Keanu Reeves' performance in Toast, the musical.
Sam,
Huh?
I think my hypersensitive ego may need stroking.
Don't look at me.
Next! Who's next?
You don't seem to understand. We're highly untrained police officers.
Look, hats off for dedication, guys, but I'm just not buying the police act.
I feel so invalidated.
We're looking for Myra Stump, the darling hawk of...
Do not mention that name in my presence.
Which name, Myra or Stump?
Either and or both.
What's your beef with Myra?
Let's let's just say Myra and I have creative differences. I'm creative, and she isn't. I'm sorry, what was your question?
What are you doing here, anyhow?
What am I doing here? I'm holding auditions for Midtown Cowboys. What are you doing here?
Midtown Cowboys? The critically panned but publicly adored sitcom about two cattle ranchers trying to make it in Midtown Manhattan?
Yes, well summarized.
You're hiring extras?
No, I'm hiring the stars. The two main characters went on Myra a couple days ago, and I haven't heard from them since. I need replacements ASAP.
Sam, did you hear that? If we can pass one lousy audition, sitcom stardom will finally be ours!
Rocketing to fame for the most insubstantial of reasons. That truly is the American dream. We'd like to apply for that instant stardom you promised?
You want to audition? Well, if there were anybody else here, I'd tell you to forget it, but okay.
All right! What do we do?
I'm going to have you play a scene from Old Yeller. Tell me you've seen it.
I'm not into horror movies.
It's the classic boy gets dog gets rabies, boy shoots dog story. Max, I want you to play the boy.
Yes! Boy! That is so me!
And Sam, you play the dog.
Oh.
Okay, Sam, ready? I need you to act like you've got full-blown rabies. Understand?
What's my motivation?
You're a mad dog. Now, show me rabbit.
Grr.
No, dig deep. You should be just frothing mad.
Easy.
Brilliant! Now that's what I call diseased.
Thank you, thank you. First off, I'd like to thank all the little people who...
Zip it. Okay, Max, you've just realized your dog is walking death, and you'll have to put him down for the good of society.
Really?
You're sad, you're despondent, you're grief-stricken. Now, show me the emotion.
Boo-hoo?
You call that emotion? I've seen Myra show more emotion, and she ought to be declared a national Botox reserve. Grief, I said. Give me grief.
I'll help you. I know how to give him grief.
Perfect. Now, the fateful moment has arrived. Despite your immense grief, you must put your beloved companion out of his misery.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Idiot. What demonic force possessed you to do that?
The demonic force called acting, Sam. You should try it sometime.
Good thing I had my anti-hypnosis helmet built into my hat, or I'd have one too many holes in the head.
Bravo. Bravo! Such realism, such authenticity. I was convinced you were actually shooting him. How did you do the sound effects?
You don't want to know.
The search for the Midtown Cowboys is over. You're hired. Head to the set next door and we can begin filming immediately.
Let's hurry, Sam. We only have 14 minutes and 55 seconds of fame left.
An apple crate.
Once used for apples, now used for derrieres.
All right, people, let's get the stage set up. The celebrity host will be here any minute. Oh, right. The crew's working on Myra. Stupid, no talent, fat face.
Okay, I think we can't well, I think we can, but we have to do a few other... we have to set up some other things first.
Weren't you just...
I think she just defied the laws of physics.
Sorry, you'd be amazed how many times a day I have to do that. Things tend to be hectic here.
Doesn't bother us a bit. Sam and Max, consummate professional actors, reporting for duty.
You said duty, Sam.
I knew you guys were right for this show.
Speaking of which, could you perhaps explain the show a bit?
Okay, here's the drill. On Midtown Cowboys, you play a pair of cattle ranchers trying to raise a herd in an apartment in Manhattan.
My Uncle Ernie did that, except it was pigs. And not in an apartment.
I only see one cow.
It's a small herd. You're struggling, okay?
Okay.
You've got this landlord, Mr. Featherly, who has a very strict no cows policy.
Devilishly inconvenient.
I begin to see from whence the hilarity sprouts.
Yes, Featherly is always barging in, and you try to hide the fact that you have a cow in the apartment. Lots of sight gags, usually something gross winds up happening. Simple enough?
Great. Where's the script?
Well, there's a slight hitch. The cow ate most of the script, so you're going to have to ad-lib the show.
Ad-lib?
Yes, make it up as you go. Improvise.
Well, I guess our regular life has given us plenty of practice.
Don't worry, you'll be working with Philo Pennyworth, who plays Featherly. He's a brilliant actor, classically trained, Globe Theater and all that. Just set him up to do something funny, and he'll handle it from there.
Check. Anything else?
Actually, yes. We did save one line from the script, and it's really important to work it in, because it's the product placement that pays for the whole show. One of you will have to say the line.
Me, pick me!
All right, Max, your line is this. Better get the serious toothpaste.
I like it already.
Okay.
We're as ready as we're ever gonna be. Let's start taping the show.
Okay, now remember, your landlord's at the door, and you don't want him to know you've got a cow in there. Ready? Action!
Open up in there. I know you're hiding a cow.
Let there be light.
Yeah, hold on. No, pick up the lampshade. I said the lamp, not the gun! The lampshade.
Hey!
Now, put it on the cow.
There we go. Life of the party.
Aha! I know you've got a... Well. Who's your guest, boys?
This is the French chef we hired to satisfy our inexplicable, insatiable craving for omelets and duck à l'orange.
And frog's legs. I like mine extra crispy.
Oh, a French chef, eh? I love French bread and French fries. I went to Gay Paris one time myself, you know. It was back in my army days.
Goodness, who left this lying here?
Gotta be quick. Yep, okay.
Say, what's this? I'm sorry, what was that you said?
He said moo goo gai pan. It's a French dish the chef has just made.
Whoa, super! I'll try some of that. Where's the plate?
I can't help but feel this is all terribly wrong somehow.
Aha! Interesting.
That's one word for it.
There's a familiar flavor. Fennel, maybe?
Kentucky bluegrass, I think.
This moo whatever stuff is really good. What's it called in English?
Cow pie!
Really? Well, that's funny. It sounds just like...
Now? Better get the serious toothpaste.
Zoom in and cut.
Phew.
That was comic gold. The network is going to love it.
Naturally. I'll be in my dressing room refreshing my muse. Don't call me for at least an hour.
Nice work, you guys. Here's a clip for your reel.
Thanks.
Let's get the set back the way it was.
Okay, we're gonna need that. Okay, so now,
Hey, bossy.
that goes to a studio, and that also goes to a studio. Oh, we gotta go to this. What's with the wall?
This could use some sprucing up. Whatever happened to our can of spray paint?
I refuse to answer on the grounds that I may incriminate both myself and a prominent local politician.
Say no more.
Okay. Cooking without looking. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
What's the story with this show?
Cooking Without Looking? It's a cooking show aimed at Motorhead bachelors who have never seen the inside of a grocery store.
Is there a big demand for that?
You'd be amazed.
Where's the host? Is he in watching the Myra show?
No, he's one of the few who isn't. He got food poisoning while he was taping last week's show. Right in the middle, in fact.
Was it gruesome?
Yes, and unfortunately, this show goes out live.
See ya.
Probably.
All right, let's do it.
Welcome to Cooking Without Looking, the cooking show for the typical bachelor kitchen, containing no fruits, vegetables, or healthy ingredients of any sort. The show where we take a random assortment of condiments and barely edible items and create a meal within minutes. Filling in for Chuck Flagon this week, these guys.
Just go with it.
Oh, hello. Welcome to the show.
Thanks, Sam. It's great to be here.
Not you, Buckethead. The audience.
Oh, greetings, worshipful fans. Remember, the only reason I'm on TV is because I'm better than you.
We've got some furious cooking to do, so let's get right to it.
What are we making, Sam?
Let's see. A cake.
Today we're baking a cake. Let's visit our rack of ingredients and add flavoring to the flavoring pail.
I'm pretty sure that's a pot, Sam.
Max, let's leave the cooking to me and the eating to you.
Pick anything you want. Just pick a few things and that's it. So let's put in some sulfuric
You want
acid.
to use the sulfuric acid sparingly. It can easily overwhelm the other ingredients.
And your taste buds, and your esophagus.
Yeah, there's funny little things they say about it. Then we need to put in some uranium.
No more than a dash of uranium pellets.
They also go great in Chex Mix.
I don't know what MSG stands for, but yeah.
Every chef has a signature ingredient that no one has ever heard of or used. Mine's MSG.
If you put in enough that you feel a burning sensation in the back of the neck, forearms, and chest, you're just about there.
Then let's see. Yes, we need some abase.
Of course, who could forget the asbestos sprinkles?
This
Asbestos.
stuff isn't just for school lunches. Real kitchens use it too.
Put in some asbestos and some lard.
Don't skimp on the lard.
That's right. If you take the lard out of lard ass, all you have is ass.
Well said, Max.
And finally, we need some red dye number 2.
Make sure to include red dye number 2.
If there's not at least some possibility of malignant tumors, it's not real bachelor cooking.
And we're good.
Now, do we broil it, Sam?
Right you are, little buddy. Into the oven it goes. And, through the magic of TV cooking show time, one gorgeous, delicious cake. Ready to be binged upon or shared amongst friends.
Oh boy, let's take it with us.
Okay. If you make any of the other things, or if you already have something and you try to make it, and I'm trying to remember, Max will just say, "Oh, I already ate it," and that way you can then make whatever you want. But you need a cake for this. Now, unlike episode 1, I don't think there's anything in this episode that acts like it changes every time you
Look,
play
Max,
it.
there's the door to Myra's set. Let's get in there and liberate her literally captive audience.
Sam, forget the hostages. There's somebody famous. It's Hugh Bliss.
Who, Bliss?
No, Hugh Bliss. Inventor of prismatology. Help millions unlock the power of their personal color spectrums.
Right, the stage magician turned happiness guru. Like we didn't have enough of those already.
I want to meet him.
Fine, but if he magically pulls another rainbow butterfly out of somebody's ear, I'm leaving.
Hi, Hugh Bliss.
Hi, I'm Hugh Bliss.
Yeah, we know.
And you are Sam and Max, freelance police.
How'd you know?
Do you believe in magic? 'Cause I do.
So, Hugh Bliss, what brings you to WARP?
I too am here to meet Myra.
How'd you know we came for Myra?
Oh, don't you see? I can read your mind.
As the resident doubting Thomas of this crime-fighting duo, I consider it my civic duty to say, prove it.
Okay, think of something, anything. Pennies on the eyes of a dead mime.
Well?
I must have been silently mouthing the words.
Really? Think of something else. 6,373,411.98.
Sam?
Lucky guess.
Was it? Think of something else. Enough of this ridiculous farce.
Stop it.
Do me! Do me!
Oh my! That's unspeakably depraved.
Yeah, you got it! Wow, you're amazing.
You don't want to go inside his mind.
Sorry to interrupt your little joy fest, but I've got a situation here.
Never fear, pretty lady. Hugh Bliss is here.
Yeah. Anyway, our game show host went on Myra hours ago, and he still hasn't come out. Think you could fill in till he gets back?
Can a butterfly fly?
Yes.
Yes, it can. Oh, what do I do?
When a contestant comes to the podium, just read him a question from the card. Then, when he gets it wrong, insult him and tell him to get off the stage.
Oh, no. Prismatology teaches us to love everyone, no matter what.
Right, just read the cards.
Okay. I still love you.
Let me go to the... Wait, no, not that podium. That's the contestant podium.
That's where I'd stand if I were the host, which I'm not.
Okay, we need to, we gotta fail
We've got a contestant,
first.
people! Hit it!
From somewhere deep within the bowels of WARP, it's Who's Never Going to Be a Millionaire with special guest host Hugh Bliss.
Hi, I'm Hugh Bliss.
Our first contestants are a pair of professional freelance police officers. They enjoy firing their guns randomly and running over things. Please welcome Sam and Max.
Listen,
Hey.
Sam, they love us!
Welcome. You know the rules. If you can answer even one question correctly, you'll walk away a millionaire.
Start loading the armored cars, Hugh, because my brain's stuffed with enough worthless trivia to power a small Chilean village for decades.
It's true!
Okay, are you ready? Oh, happy day. It's an easy one. If a man sets out from the Horsehead Nebula in a spaceship traveling at thrice the speed of light, and his father leaves from Rigel 2 at the same time going half the speed, how many nanoseconds will it be before time paradox causes the first man never to have been born?
I'm not sure, but I'll say false.
That's not really a valid answer. You lose!
This is an outrage. I demand a recount.
We do have a fabulous consolation prize, a copy of Emetics by me, Hugh Bliss.
No thanks. I'm content to leave with just my burning shame and newfound sense of inadequacy.
Okay.
Find out which poor schmuck will be the next to blow his chance at millions right after these messages.
Okay. Now we have to come back later because we need to switch around the cards there.
It's polite to knock. You do know we're taping a show here.
Great day in the morning.
It's Myra Stump herself! Yourself.
I'm gonna go get my autograph book. We'll be right back.
It's too nice to stay indoors. You boys should go play outside. And you should stop making that face, dear. It'll stick if you're not careful.
What face?
Where's the... Because, yeah, Myra's there. Okay, well, I need to go to, Oh, wait, I know now. Hold on. Now we go back. Because when we came in, it was just an empty, studio lot, but now...
I just don't see how you can sing and be a judge. I don't think the public would swallow that.
Hey, Sam, do my eyes deceive me, or are those our formerly hypnotized former child star acquaintances, the Soda Poppers?
Sweet jellyfish paste on a stick, you're right. What are the odds?
Did we find another judge? What about one of those guys?
I don't suppose either of you would be interested in being a judge on Embarrassing Idol, the hot new show where we make uncomfortable entertainment out of people's misplaced faith in their own singing ability.
Oh, me! I promise I'll be completely unbiased in my abuse of the contestants.
Fine. Take a seat.
Goody! I get to sing!
Welcome back to Embarrassing Idol. The judges are chomping at the bit, so say hello to our first contestant, Peepers.
Am I blue? Who are you? Can I fly?
Well, that was a bit sloppy, but I particularly liked how you hit that high note. That always impresses me. I think you'll get my vote.
I'm definitely voting for you. After all, you are my brother.
Very impressive. You sound almost exactly like a sick cat being dragged through rusty farm machinery. But this is a singing contest, so I think I'll have to vote for someone else. Is there anyone else?
Not so far.
Yay!
Okay, yep. Now we need to do a few multiple things.
Can I look at these?
Sure, take 'em. I've got them memorized. Am I blue? Who are you? Can I fly?
Very impressive.
Okay, now what we need to do is we have to leave. So I'm gonna try and get a few stones. I gotta knock out a few birds. Okay, yeah, okay, I'm going the right way. So we need to head down to Bosco.
It's Sam and Max. I saw you on the telly.
How do you watch TV from in there?
Oh, I've got monitors you don't even know about.
So you saw Midtown Cowboys or cooking? Alright, so get the cake, and for the condiments, ketchup.
A little ketchup is always good on a cake.
Sure, yeah. Because I would have to talk to the soda poppers for it, but the thing is, I think it's Wizard's birthday today, and I think it's either it's Peepers who remembered his birthday.
Where
He's
are we
like,
going,
oh hey,
Sam?
good birthday for you, brother, and Specs is
TV
the only
studio.
one, and he's like, I said I'm sorry, and you gotta give him a cake, but to get rid of Wizard so he doesn't vote for Peepers, because he's always gonna vote for him, you have to get rid of him with the cake. Because I think you have to talk to him to find out, but basically Wizard mentions how tomato products make him have to go to the bathroom. And now to take care of Specs though, you'll see where this is going. Does that work?
Hello?
No. Oh yeah, and while we're at it, I gotta get another thing taken care of.
Hi, Hugh Bliss.
Hi, I'm Hugh Bliss.
Dazzle us with a feat of legerdemain, why don't you?
Okay, I'll show you the magic of prismatology in action. Pick a color, any color.
Ochre! No, mauve! Burnt sienna!
How about a color I've heard of, Pick a color, as long as it's red, green, or blue.
Let's go with red.
Red, Fred.
Ooh, I know what you're thinking. Is it real, or is it illusion?
Say, Hugh Bliss, can we get a picture with you for our scrapbook of instantly forgettable memories?
Splendid idea. I wish I'd thought of it. Oh, and in fact, I did. Hence the camera. Now gather round.
But how will you take the picture?
By magic.
Okay.
Say, chocolate-covered puppies.
Chocolate-covered puppies. So where's the picture, Magic Man?
Oh my. I seem to have misplaced it. Check your pockets. Maybe I left it there.
Hold on a minute. I need to answer a quick message on Discord. Okay. I don't know when they'll get back with that message, so,
Bye.
we'll just steal those.
Hey, a perfect fit.
Otherwise, I think if you try to take them, they won't work for him.
We've got another contestant. Hit it!
Welcome back. Our next contestants are these guys again.
Okay, are you ready? The question is, am I blue?
So if you have him changed to blue, you can have him. You can answer yes, or if not, just stick with no.
No, Hugh, you're not blue.
Oh dear! Oh me, oh my! That's absolutely right!
Yes.
Congratulations! You're a millionaire!
We're rich! Filthy rich!
We just went bankrupt, so we will not be back after these messages.
I don't believe it. Well, this is awkward, but we don't actually have $1 million in cash.
Sweet mother of all quiz show scandals.
We'll have to give you $1 million worth of food stamps. They're right over there.
Hold on. Can you buy deep-fried licorice ropes with food stamps?
We'll take it. 1, 2, 3, 174, 175, 999,999, and $1 million.
Let's go spend it, Sam. It's burning a hole in my pocket.
It's putting quite a bulge in mine.
All right. Now that we got that done, Myra's over there. So now we need to take the food stamps and give them to Bosco because he'll try to convert it into money because, you know, food stamps are food stamps. And then we'll take our picture to Sybil. I don't know if the green, or sorry, I don't know if the red works or not, but I can try. Because I think you gotta have Hugh in. I think he has to be a green color, but I think it can work with red or blue because, you know, aliens come in all sorts of colors. Whee! Unless she says like, oh, he's not an alien because he's red colored and aliens are supposed to be green. Like, I don't know. I never tried it.
That's nice, Sam, but not quite what I was looking for. Nobody will buy this guy as an alien with that color skin.
Nuts.
Raisins!
Wow, okay. Racist? Racist much? Serious, Sybil. Aliens come in all sorts of, well, as far as we know, they come in all sorts of colors. What do you mean that he has to be green?
Where are we going, Sam?
The TV
All right, well, let's head back and we'll change Hugh to green and then get another picture of him and then give it to Sybil. And then we need to get a copy of the story. I can't skip this. Or maybe I can. No, I can't. Do. I wish I never knew that. Like I said, I've only played all these episodes like twice in my life. Both the original, yes, and the remake here. Well, remaster. I do have I did mention I have Beyond Time and Space on Steam, the original, but I never actually got around to playing it. Because I think by the time I got it,
hi, Hugh Bliss.
That's when the remaster of this game came out.
I challenge you to change colors again.
Okay, pick a color. Any color.
It's not easy being green.
Oh, but it is with magic. Ah.
How about another picture, you Bliss?
How about this? Instead of a new picture, we'll just recycle the old one. Save the Earth.
Sure, whatever.
Gather round.
There we go.
Bye.
Okay, well, if I ever decide to play this again, I'll make sure to keep him green from now on. I thought it didn't matter, like, with the alien thing. I thought he could have been any color, but I guess, I mean, okay. Again, Sybil, racist. Can we make that a thing? Just say Sybil is racist? Because of just how aliens come in all sorts of colors, as far as we're aware. We just think by default they're green. Sooner I hurry up and finish, because we're not too far from finishing the episode. Here you go, Sybil.
Sam, this is perfect. This photo is a capstone. It succinctly summarizes over 30 years of extraterrestrial-related photographic evidence.
30 years?
Sybil, that photo is a hoax.
Exactly. I couldn't have asked for better. Now I can print the paper. Available at newsstands now.
Okay, let's go get our copy. Or at least I think we have to get a copy. Then we gotta give Bosco his food stamps, and then, yeah.
We're famous.
Hooray! Can we begin misbehaving now?
Begin?
Who goes there? Oh, it's you lot.
Alright. Here's your stamps.
We want to buy something.
Quite so.
We come bearing 1 million American dollars.
Now hand over the voice modulator.
Blimey, food stamps? Well, I suppose I must accept them. Balderdash government conspiracy. It's hogwash. Complete card swallow. Here then is your chemical-based voice modulator.
This is a helium balloon strapped to an inhaler.
But it works. Trust me. Trust me.
Holy chipmunk, Ari is warbling out of a souped-up 78-speed turntable. It works.
Thanks, Bosco.
It is funny to do that sometimes. Like, I remember sometimes on some birthday balloons I get, I would purposely, like, inhale some of the helium just to do that. But I never got addicted to it. I almost said it as in I once had a brother, but no.
Where are we going,
My
Sam?
brother, I really shouldn't be saying this, but he used to sort of do helium, but he gave up on it. He recovered.
The TV studio.
Goody!
I even tried the proper... No, it wasn't helium. I'm mixing it up, but it wasn't helium. But I only tried it once. Just for the funny voice effect. Never again did I did it. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, hey, peeps. Yeah, here's a cake. Or Whizzer, I meant.
Happy birthday.
Oh, boy! Birthday cake! That red frosting looks tasty.
Oh, he's really digging in it.
Excuse me. Boy, that was really... really... uh-oh. Time out for number 2!
What the? Darn it! He'd better not be going to see Myra. Well, anyway, we can't wait. We'll just have to finish the show with only 2 judges. Whatever you guys agree on goes.
Vote for me!
Hey, can I try my pipes out on this thing?
Go right ahead. Frankly, we can use all the contestants we can muster.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our next contestant, Sam.
Hello. I'd like to do a little song I call Bottleneck on the Freeway of Doom.
Oh, I forgot to do something.
Howling at that drippy old hunk of moon. She's the headline, page one, the Tribune. All the girlies hear me and they swoon.
And let's hear from our judges.
Bravo! Your wobbly tenor is way better than Peeper's shrill squawking.
Your stylings are quite interesting, but I noticed you never really hit a high note. Peepers is still getting my vote.
Remember, folks, on Embarrassing Idol, the decision of the judges must be unanimous. Stay tuned for more exciting action after this.
Okay,
And
I forgot
we're
to...
It's okay to sing again if you want to, by the way. Could improve your chances.
Yeah, I forgot to take the, You have to take it before you do it.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Now, let's do it again.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Hello. I'd like to do a little song I call Love Has a Thorny Backside. May the starfish justice not impute.
Playing cocktail angst on my bassoon. Road to someday, bits of me are strewn.
And let's hear from our judges.
I admire your courage even more than your singing. You've still got my vote.
Thanks, little buddy.
You really nailed that high note. Whoa! And you're less sloppy than my brother is. You've got my vote.
Hey!
All of the remaining judges have agreed. We have a winner.
No!
Congratulations, Sam. Here's your recording contract.
In Bottom Records. It's like a dream come true.
Specs, I'll get you for this if it's the last thing I do! Right after I get back from Mount Rushmore.
Rushmore? I'd better go after him.
I just remembered. I have to feed my goldfish.
Are we still taping?
Be sure to join us next time on Embarrassing Idol.
Alright, let's admire the acid pit with the shark in it.
Hello, little acid shark.
Can we get an acid shark, Sam? Please?
I don't think so. Remember what happened with the sea monkeys?
Aww.
Oh, I don't want to know. I had sea monkeys before, though. They're actually intriguing, to be honest. But I never did have, like, a proper tank for them. It was one of those small, childish ones. Oh, so we have what we need, because if you try to enter Myra without these items, she'll tell you she needs a clip of a show, a contract of recording for music and whatever, and a scandal, and we got them. So we're almost there, and once we're done, I can call it a day.
Yes? Oh, you two again. Well, what is it? You've got the length of one commercial break to explain yourselves.
Can we come in and see the show?
Can you? Don't you mean...
May we come in and see the show?
That's much better. No, we're at full capacity. The only people getting in now are famous people who are appearing on the show.
May we appear as guests on your show?
I excel at talking about myself.
Are you famous?
Perhaps. In an internet petition, or there ought to be a law kind of way.
Not good enough. I'll need evidence of your explosive star power.
I blew up a public restroom last week.
I want to see a copy of your recording contract, for one thing.
Well, what if we...
Recording contract and a clip from your hit TV show. You're not anybody these days if you don't act and sing.
Recording contract, TV clip.
Piece of cake.
No cake. I'm on a diet. But I will naturally need evidence of the latest juicy scandal you've been involved in.
We have to be scandalized?
Of course. What kind of show do you think this is?
Are you sure you want us to answer that?
Look, it's very simple. Show me a recording contract, a clip from your TV show, and some evidence of a scandal, and I'll squeeze you in.
Oh, is that all? We do have a recording contract. Bin Bottom Records. Take a look. Now how about having us appear on your show?
Not so fast. To get on my stage, you'll also need a clip from your own TV show as well as evidence of a good scandal.
Fame is a distressingly exact mistress.
There you go, dear. Although I strongly disapprove. Having a mistress is an excellent start to a scandal. The public enjoys a good love triangle.
Oh, thanks for the hint that we don't need.
As it happens, we brought a clip of our wacky hit sitcom, Midtown Cowboys. We're the stars.
Your celebrity is becoming less and less marginal all the time.
Don't worry, Myra. We're still marginal at heart.
Yes, I suspected as much. But get yourselves involved in a newsworthy scandal, and you can be guests.
Actually, we graced the cover of the current edition of the Alien Love Triangle Times. How's that for a scandal? You'll have us on your show now, yes?
Oh, I suppose so. If only so I can talk about America's lamentably endless fascination with depravity.
Yay!
Naturally, I will expect you to be on your best behavior and agree with everything I say and answer every question I have and don't interrupt and keep your elbows off the table and use your indoor voice.
What about...
While you're on my show, you stay in your seats at all times. You do not interrupt me when I'm talking and you treat the audience with the utmost respect, even if you become less sure with each passing year that they deserve it. Now, I'll call you on stage in a minute.
Gosh, Max. Celebrity is just a never-ending set of arbitrary goals one accomplishes to appease a dismissive and distracted, if not entirely absent, authority figure.
I don't know if I agree, Sam, but I've begun my decadent slide into a depraved personal hell just in case.
All right. Wow, we're on the final chapter. Here it is.
Give her a hand, everyone! Bessie Bovine reading from her new book, The Heart Has Four Stomachs, Ruminations on a Life in Hollywood, out now in all major bookstores. This microphone is starting to spark from overuse, but that doesn't mean we're ready to pack it in. We've got the stars of the not-quite-canceled sitcom Midtown Cowboys, who also happen to be the winner and judge of TV's Embarrassing Idol. Ladies and gentlemen, Sam and Matt.
We were also in Cooking Without Looking.
Hold the hayride, little pal. That bear seems more than slightly hinky, in the mesmeric sense of the term.
Shadier than a fat man's ankles.
Let's take it down like ducks in a gutter.
Hold it! My guests sit at that end.
But that bear has got you...
Sit!
We'll just sit where you want us to, ma'am.
Lovely.
What gives, Sam? Why can't we just grab the bear?
It would appear that the laws of physics are different on the set of a talk show, little buddy. We're gonna have to play along.
Sam and Max, you talented, hot new celebrities who've taken the entertainment world by storm. So naturally, we all want to hear everything about your involvement in the scandal detailed in the Alien Love Triangle Times.
Not yet.
I'd like to sing a song from my upcoming album, Feathers and Furious Scribbling.
I'm almost certain the audience might probably enjoy that.
Howling at that drippy old hunk of moon. She's at brunch today with some baboon.
Not yet. Hold on, I messed it up
And
again.
so I wrote this extremely catchy tune.
Thank you, Sam, for putting the num back in musical number.
What a wonderful way to remind our audience that you don't have to be talented to be famous. And a perfect segue into my latest tirade about the lamentable state of modern popular music. I mean, blah, 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 yak, 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 bloody, 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 yakety, yak,
Okay,
yak,
yeah.
yak.
While she's rambling, that's when you gotta use your inventory. Use your voice modulator.
Yakety, 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 yak, blah, blah, blah.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
I'd like to sing, if I may.
Is that wise?
Howling at that drippy old hunk of moon.
Whoa! Careful there, Tiger. That was wonderful. I'm so moved I almost don't have a long hectoring screed in me. Oh no, wait! There it is! Thank goodness! Self-referential songwriting is a dangerously blah 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 yak
Okay,
yak yak
now
yak.
we can bring up the next subject.
Blah 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 yak yak yak. Ah yes. Where were we? I think we were discussing the alien love triangle times and that nasty scandalous affair of yours.
There's something you should know about that picture in the Times.
I'm not sure I want to know anything more. Maybe you big Hollywood types thinks it's funny to flaunt your polyplanetary pickups, but the rest of us find alien love triangles frankly disgusting.
But the photo is not quite what it seems.
How so?
It doesn't tell the whole story. There's someone else involved. Someone the picture doesn't show.
How shocking. Who?
You have to choose Bessie.
Bessie Bovine, our co-star on Midtown Cowboys.
Oh my! Audience, shall we bring her back out again?
At the risk of making the obvious comment, that was shocking! Is she breathing?
A little, but the creepy teddy bear is toast.
Nuts! I wanted to ask it a few questions, and maybe use it to hypnotize Katie Couric.
Another glorious dream bangs its chin on the dirty pavement. On the bright side, the audience is free to go home.
Oh, I was just getting warmed up. Do you think Myra will have us back on the show again soon?
Speaking of unlikely, did you notice we just had 2 cases in a row involving hypnotic mind control?
Complete coincidence?
Yes, I think so. The cogs of the universe synchronize in ways we're not meant to see.
Speaking of things we're not meant to see, there's a new restaurant at the zoo where you can eat what they feed the animals.
Empty popcorn cartons and cigarette butts?
And processed bread logs loaded with tranquilizers and antidepressants.
Bread logs make me logy.
Slowly coming to.
Let's head back to the cooking show set and see if we can figure out how to make fried pork rinds.
Okay, but I get the feet.
A toy mafia. Everything seems connected now, doesn't it? Alright, and now we just get to enjoy some more music from Jared Johnson Emerson. Again, I really love the score he does for the Sam & Max games. It's a shame you can't... Wait a minute. I think you can get them on Spotify now. I think for the longest time they weren't available. You just have to, like, look elsewhere for it. Oh, Jared Emerson Johnson. I always get his last name mixed up. He also does a few voices in the games, too. Like, I think he does the rat, Jimmy Two Teeth, and a few other characters. But I'm glad it's over. Now I can finish up because I got an urgent message to answer and clarify on. I can kind of work on it right now as I, So yeah, enjoy the jazzy music. Alright, hang on, I gotta save copy here. And no, we don't want it in there. We want it in here, just in here. Okay, and I'll show that to the person I need to show to later. Righty then, that will do for this session of Sam & Max Save the World. We got episode 2 complete. As before, you can just select any chapter you want. Also, there's 6 episodes. That's just what I need to do these like 2 per session I record. So the next recording session, we're going to do episode 3, much like last time. I'm not going to go near it. We'll just keep it on like this. that is it, and I will see you guys next time.